So is there going to be another like surprise game? I think so, right? Probably going to end with Indiana Jones or not. We're going there now.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are
Hey, the
really
Japanese
excited
people were able to
finally
learn
be share
English,
our
bro.
work on Indiana
You're behind.
Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented
Okay, never
the
mind.
ultimate adventure. Even today, it's
I'll
one
take
of
it
the
back.
most iconic franchises in pop culture.
Is it?
In this game, you
Iconic,
aren't
sure.
just
Popular in the
playing
current
as in
day.
You are
Maybe
Indiana
not
Jones.
as much,
You will see
given the
through
box
his
office of
eyes
the
and
last one.
experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted
Todd
to
about
make
to
an
pop
Indiana
up?
Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his
All right, listen. I'm doing a thing, okay? I'm dealing with a thing. It's not that serious, but I have to keep pausing and going and dealing with them and coming back. My apologies about that. But also, I noticed that Todd Howard is wearing a very Nathan Drake-esque drip here. I wonder if this is a message to the ops being like, yo, PlayStation, we're coming for you. We have a guy that's going to run around and like grab on a cliff and it's going to crumble. He's going to be like, whoa. We can do it too. That's what I'm getting from this image here. Anyways, let's press play.
life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember.
No, you were like,
pitching Lucasfilm
what
on the
studio
game and
do I
being,
have that's
A
available?
little bit nervous because, look, it's Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project. And
So
they've
did
just
this
been
come
so
before
trusting and
Microsoft
supportive of
bought Bethesda?
everything that we want to do with the game.
Is that a
It's been
thing
a long
that
time.
happened?
I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look
Oh my
at
gosh.
the new Indiana Jones game.
Let me tell you what you.
By the way, I've only ever seen the fourth Indiana Jones movie.
While you were playing
So,
a pointless,
Take that into consideration after everything that I've
I was playing you.
when you see everything that I'm going to say.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning.
I will say this doesn't look as visually impressive
That
as like Hellblade or whatever, but
sense
I'm okay with that.
of Africa.
Yeah, I did see that they're just doing the Harrison Ford face. I saw that on like a YouTube thumbnail. So, which I'd have to say, I feel like
Myths.
oh, it's first person. It is. Yeah, cuz Machine Games they do like the Wolfenstein games.
Just different ways to.
So we were
interpret
wondering
the
if they were going to
past.
transition in a third person, but no, it looks like it's first person.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried, just waiting
Also, I did also see
to be found.
I also saw on Twitter that Troy Baker is voicing Indiana Jones, right? So I wonder if this is like good voice acting, for if people consider it to be good voice acting. Okay, is it third person in moments? Interesting.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of.
Honestly, it's also probably good that they aren't just copying Uncharted.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites,
Like, I understand that you have to do
you could
something to
perfectly
differentiate
align a
yourself.
circle.
Oh yeah, I think I saw the title as well. It's like Circle of Destiny or something like that, right?
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
Huh.
Trust me.
So it
ain't
looks like
walking
when
the
you're
talk.
like jumping off of things, it goes into third person, maybe?
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh my gosh. I mean, kind of cool. They still have like their like Uncharted-esque set pieces and stuff like that.
Protector of the Circulimani. The Great Circle.
I will say though, that doesn't look. I feel like that doesn't look exactly. Oh, the Great Circle. I feel like that doesn't look exactly like Harrison
Any
Ford.
idea how old that was?
Like it does all actually kind of look like Troy Baker. Now that I look at it.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the
It had a
studio
great
has their own
fourth
Indy
movie. You
stories
know what I'm
and
saying?
memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes.
People
letting
really
you
hate it
see
when people
and
say
feel
for
what he
modern
sees and
audiences.
feels.
People are like, oh, it's gonna be woke,
For us in machine
and they got
games,
literally
we
the
do
most
that best
woke-looking
with
person
first
wearing like a
It's the
Pride
ideal
shirt.
perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whoa.
Whether it's cracking your
I like how
whip,
they're really justifying the
solving
first
puzzles
person
in ancient
element.
temples,
They're like,
or
we
seeing your
promise
knuckles go bloody in a fist
it's
fight.
it's
All of
better
these
than
moments are
Uncharted.
much more
You shouldn't
intense
have been
than first
expecting
person.
Uncharted. Look how
But
much
we
more
still
intense
want you
it
to have
is.
those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes
Yeah.
and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a
Oh,
third
I
person.
see. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the
Oh,
Lost
is
Ark
it?
and the Last Crusade.
Is it canon?
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College.
Is this
He wakes
official
up in the middle
Indiana
of the
Jones
night to the
canon?
sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off. with
All right,
what
now I
seems
have to
be a
watch like the
historically
first.
insignificant
Okay, I don't. Is that the
artifact,
between the second and the
Indiana's
third one, or the
curiosity.
first and the second one?
Following the trail, Indiana heads
I'm
to
gonna
the
watch
museum, hoping to
everything
learn why
before
this
this game,
particular relic was
Play
stolen,
the game, and then
discovers
watch
that
whatever
things
comes
aren't
after.
what they appear.
It's a
He
plan.
starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
Go from New York to somewhere. I wasn't paying attention to where that was. To
We
Rome.
always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Okay. So is this like
Sure, there
a
will be some
primary-based
obstacles that
puzzle
will be
game?
more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering
I would
more
know that that's
solutions,
the case
whether
because
it's
I've
trying
seen the
a
fourth
different
Indiana
path
Jones
through the
film.
environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt,
Wow.
the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
Yeah, it
One of
feels like the
biggest
fourth
ways to
movie,
do
all
that
right.
is with the music.
You guys nailed it.
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordon
Oh,
Howard,
I thought they were gonna
composer who's
say,
been able to
"And
capture
we
Williams'
got him
essence
back."
with his score for The Great Circle.
John Williams is never composing something for a video game.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
We harmed
Of course,
real
our
people
characters
while
do a
making
lot
this
to help bring the
game.
world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is
Woke.
pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter.
Is she gonna be
who has a lot
mean?
riding
I know
on this
people
adventure.
think that
She's been
the
tracking a lead
lady
for
in the
some
new
time,
Indiana
and
Jones
now
is
she's
too
found an
mean.
ally in this determined
It's like, here she
American
was too
professor.
mean to Indiana
Their
Jones.
paths are
I didn't like it very
intertwined,
much.
and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom.
I
of
can't
this
say anything
mystery.
about that. Go watch the movie.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
Oh, people are gonna get
We
mad at
always
this
love
because she's
our
like,
villains and think we might
she's
have
she has like
found
too
our
much.
favorite
She's
ones
like too
Emmerich Ross. He's this
she's being too
intensely
mean to him.
psychological man.
She's like,
He's
oh,
obsessed
the
with
woman
human
has to
mind
try to be
and
better than Indiana
manipulating it.
He's
Jones.
highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both
I can already
brilliant
can write the
people,
script
compelled
for
by their
the
passions and
for all the
obsessions,
anti-woke people.
but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
This is a classic
One of our
Indiana
models
Jones
for
villain,
Indiana Jones and the Great
just as
Circle
classic as
is
Kate
adventure
Blanchett
first.
in
But
Kingdom
in
of the
every
Crystal
indie
Skull.
adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach
I think
any
this is
given
kinda cool.
situation
I don't
is
know.
up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have blamed them if
Puzzles
they
are a
just
key
tried to
feature
make an
in
Uncharted game.
The spirit of
But
discovery is so important
I think when you
to
look at
Indiana
probably
Jones.
like
Obviously,
what
there are a handful
Machine
of
Games
puzzles
is
on the main
capable
path,
of,
but a lot of
it's like they're
puzzles are
probably
optional
not.
and are just there for the players who
They're
want
probably
to
not
experience
built
them.
to make like an
Epic
insane like
Small
look
secrets
at the
and hidden
graphics
puzzles
type
that
of
blend right in with their
like big
surroundings.
AAA game
One
to the
thing
level
I
of what
love
Naughty
about
Dog
it
is able to
is the
make.
level of
So I think it's
interactivity that we
smart
have.
that they've
We
like
have
gone
this
in their
world of
own
mystery
direction
where
and
anything could potentially
they're kind of just
hide a
doing their own
secret.
thing.
The more you look, the more you'll discover.
So yeah, so I definitely have to watch the Young Indiana Jones adventures before I play this game. And then I don't know if
I
this
want to
takes
thank
place
you
between
all
the
for
first and the
joining us
second
for our
game,
big
or the
reveal
second,
of
or
Indiana
sorry, the
Jones
first
and the
movie and
Great
the second
Circle.
movie, or
Machine Games
the
is
second movie
known
and the
for
third
creating
movie.
these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the
I
heart
am
of
very
Indiana
familiar with the
Jones is an
franchise. I have
incredible
seen
adventure,
Indiana
I
Jones
think
and the Crystal
that's
Skull.
something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year. And
Okay,
I
cool.
cannot wait to share more soon.
Look at Todd, he's stealing the thing. Todd stole the skull. I saw you, Todd. You're not cute, Todd. Yeah, I like that Indiana Jones. He does look like a mix between Harrison Ford and Troy Baker. I feel like he has the shape of Troy Baker's head, but like the face of kind of Harrison Ford. And yeah, Indiana Jones. I think I just kind of finished talking about it, but I think it's a really smart move to steer away from the Uncharted. Like, recognize that Machine Game is probably not built like Naughty Dog, so to try and make a budget Uncharted is probably unwise. And they stuck with the roots of their studio of making a first-person game. It's not the most visually impressive game, but I personally don't care about that. And yeah, hopefully it lives up to like the Indiana Jones movies, and fans don't come out of it being like, "Oh, those accurate source material. Indiana Jones took off his hat, but he's not supposed to take off his hat." I don't know. I'm thinking of people complaining about the Halo show. I don't know. Yeah, I think it looks cool. And yeah, like I said before, Xbox. If all of those games come out this year, this is gonna be a banger year for Xbox, and I don't even know what PlayStation is doing. We don't know what PlayStation is doing, which is so weird. But yeah, let me know what you think about any or all of the games in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.